What up, you guys? Welcome back to another one of these tutorials. Today, we're going to learn one of the biggest dream tricks of all times for so many people. And this was also a huge trick for me as well. We're going to do 5 club backcrosses. Right. So that is the trick. That is the big 5 club backcross trick. All right, so first of all, know that it is a hard trick. It will take you a long time to learn it. Okay, you may get fast really fast, and if you do all these steps, you will get there much faster. But just know before you start training it, know that it will take a long time. Okay, for some people it may take weeks, for some people months, for some people even years. But when you do these steps, you will get there much faster. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the technique. To do a proper backcross technique, I've done a lot of videos in the course with this, so definitely check out those videos first if you're not sure how and what kind of technique to use. I recommend the sliding technique, meaning you slide at the end of the club. And in those videos, I really explain well. You can find the links below on the other videos. What we're going to do first, we're just going to start with one club to look at the proper technique for the high triples. So we're going to do this in triples. You can also do it in doubles, but it is much harder in doubles because you have to be much faster. So I recommend that you actually do it in triples first. Now, you want to be good with 5 clubs before you start doing 5 club backcrosses. So you want to have your 5 clubs good, and you want to be able to do tricks with 5 clubs. But for now, we're just going to start with one club and work our way up from there. So all the proper technical things that I explained in the other videos also apply here. You gotta have a good posture, good position. You don't want to be like this when you do it. You don't want to be moving your body like that, because every time, the more still you are, the less effort you have to put in your juggling. And the less effort you have to put, the more you can focus on the technique. And when you have the technique always the same, your body doesn't move, there's less things to move, and it's always easier, and you will learn it much faster. Okay, especially if this is something that you want to do on stage. Doing it like this, maybe get like a flash or something, or standing properly like this, it looks good, it makes the technique much easier, and you can do it more securely. Okay, so always from the day one, focus on your technique, how you stand and everything. So the goal is first, obviously you gotta know backcross, but then you're gonna learn double. And every time you throw, you want to make sure that it comes in the front of you. That is the goal, like the ultimate goal. Single, and it comes here in front of you, right? Even with the double, it comes here. So it's sort of like the track that the club flies is behind your back, in front of you, all right? So behind you, and oh. So it goes from behind you, front of you, okay? Sometimes it may go side or something, but if it starts to go back, you have to start going like that, and then they will crash. So the way to avoid crashing is goes behind you, in front of you, okay? And that is always the goal, even with the triple. Then you're just gonna practice throwing the triple. So this is what you first have to do. Make sure that it's perfect. Oh, with the sliding technique. And you're gonna start to control it from the day one, from here, just with one club. And what I mean by that is, if it starts to go to the side, you gotta know why. Okay? Did you release it too early? If it goes to the other side, like it comes back to the same hand, you release it too late. So what you gotta do is find the perfect spot here and go straight up. So you go and up, okay? And always you gotta feel if it goes far or something, like too far or not far enough. So you gotta just learn it in here, all right? Now let's go too early. I didn't raise my hand high enough. And you can work on just like doing it with one hand. And make sure when you do this with one club, you don't switch your body weight. Like you don't go from one leg to another. Like I see a lot of this. People turn like that. They put the weight on the leg that they throw it in. So that will become like this with 5 clubs. So you want to make sure that you stand on both feet and your body is perfectly aligned. You don't have to be like that. Like I talk about in the videos about your shoulder position and everything, you got to make sure that you have flexibility, and you also want to stretch every time before you do this. And you can find the stretches in the course videos. Okay, I went a little bit back here. There, no, even more. There you go. And one thing that really helps me is the core, the belly. All right. And again, look at the technique videos, how to use your abdominals, your deep abdominal muscles. So you keep them, you suck your belly button in. So you keep that, so you don't lose the stability. So you don't start to shake your ass or anything like that, or go here. Okay? So you want to keep your posture from the day one. And then we're going to go for 3 clubs. Now, when it comes to going with 3 clubs, you want to start slowly first. Okay? And this is every time you juggle, every time you practice 5 clubs, especially when you're starting, start from here. Okay? Start with 3 clubs and then work your way up. Even if you can do 4 club, a lot of stuff, you can do flash with 5 clubs. Start with here. Okay, so that, because that is when you do with 3 clubs first, it's a good indicator showing you how well you're doing today, how well your shoulder is working today. Do you need to stretch more, and all that kind of stuff. And plus, it also gives you perfect technical throws right from the beginning. Okay, when you start with easier tricks first, and you don't have to do this for a long time. If this is super easy for you, just try, and all right, it's easy, and you go further. But don't skip this part just because you think you're really good. Okay, it's super important to do this all the time. I still do this. I do 5 club backcrosses at stage, and I still start with 3 clubs. All right, so don't neglect these exercises. So from here, first, you just want to practice a triple, unless like you should be able to do this. And if you don't know how to do continuous back crosses with 3, you should definitely work on those before you come on these videos. And again, look at the other videos on the Juggling Mastery course and the 3 club course. You can find all the 3 club back crosses videos from there. So once you get that, you can work it in doubles. And when it comes to doing triples, you want to go from here and go from the same rhythm. Like that. So you start low. Oh, damn it. And make sure that you have your good technique from the beginning. Oh, that was too much. There you go. Now, when it comes to doing correcting mistakes, if you do make a small mistake, you have the option of stopping, like you just stop and continue again. Or if you want to keep on going, it's better to move with the club. So the clubs goes a little bit that way. All right, move a bit instead of doing like throwing bad throw from there. It's better to move under the club and continue from there. And one important tip when it comes to doing the back rows from here is the angle of the club. All right. So let me try to show you what I mean. When you throw from here, it's very easy that the big end stays behind you, okay? But it's actually, you should be able to put it a little bit more forward. So that is the proper technique. It doesn't have to be all the way, but just even a little bit, like completely sideways like this. Understand, like that. So the club is completely sideways, that's fine. But if the fat end's behind you, that's not good. You want it to be a little bit forward, like that, you see? So it actually a little bit front. That is the technique that you want. So the way to do that, when you come here, you just push it a little bit forward. So it's not back there, push it a little bit forward. So that is the proper technique that you want. That gives you control, plus you have all the clubs, they not land in here. They actually land in front of where your hand is. Because if it lands like that, you're gonna twist your arm to catch it. And that's never a good thing when it comes to doing continuous throws. Okay? twisting your arm means twisting your body, and that will mess with the rest of your throws after that catch. So be aware of that all the time. So that's what you want to do from the beginning. So you want to make that high throw, and you're going to try to do another high throw. Oh. And once you get one or two, you can try to do continuous. And the whole point of doing this is try to get that good technique. Make sure that you're not moving. The clubs are in the correct angle. You're not shaking your body. As you can see, sometimes now when I do mistakes and I correct them without moving, it's fine if you can do that, especially if it doesn't go too far. If it goes too far, then I will move. Like if it's like that, oh shit, I can try to go back, or I can just like stop and continue again. But that is your first goal, just to get high triples and practice this. And again, focus on your technique. And you want to have flexibility on your lumbar, your upper, your high upper back, and your shoulders, so you don't have to go like this to look up. So you can actually go like that. You can put your head up instead of going like this, because that is never a good technique. So you want to be able to go from here into back crosses without doing anything but moving your head. And when you come back, only your head changes. Oh, now it's a little bit too back. You see? Only your head goes up. Oh, and that's it. So none of this action, right? Now, I cannot stress this enough. You want to make sure that you have a good technique from the beginning, okay? If you have practiced a long time, you can start fixing your technique if you have a bad technique. But if you've never done this before, start with the proper technique, because that will get you there much faster, all right? So after the high throws, once you can do triples, you want to do the 12-time exercises. So you want to be fast and then slow. So first it's just, once you can do these high throws, you can try to be a little bit faster. Oh, come on. Back in the slower pattern. No, oh damn. I cannot be faster today. There you go. Just try to be a little bit faster. That will get you ready for the 5 clubs. And again, really focus on your technique. So you're not turning, you're not twisting, you're not bending, anything like that. And then you try to be slow. So you hold on to the club as long as you can. And again, first go, proper technique. And then you just try to and again, make sure that the angles of the clubs are good, your body is throwing good, everything is perfect. The reason for those exercises is to get you ready for different rhythms, okay? Because you have to be fast, and you also have to be able to throw in a very little space of time. So both of those are super important exercises, so do them both, right? And you can even practice the fast sliding. So you go from here and just try to have fast, slow cascade, and then you do that. Cool. So you can practice that as well, to be very fast with it. And you can try to see. Oh. Like that. So just to do a little bit of that speed as well. Okay. So the next step we have is the flash. And the flash is this: 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And again, you want to look at your throws. Don't try to be fast at first. First, try to just go 1, 2, 3. And that's it. 1, 2, 3. And you try to make the clubs, again, the same pattern. You try to make the clubs, they go from behind to the front of you. The angles are a little bit forward, and they land here. And also the heights of the clubs, you try to make sure that the heights are also the same. So they're not like this, 1, 2, 3. See? But they all go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And from the left, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And once you get this, try to make it a little bit faster, right? You go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, papa. 1, 2, 3, papa. 1, 2, 3, papa. Like that. And once you have that, you can try to take your eyes and go like this. 1, 2, 3, bum bum. 1, 2, 3, bum bum. That is just an exercise to do a 360. So if you want to do 360, you would go. I'm trying to look at my earphones so they don't fly away. 1, 2, 3, like that. Oh, but the goal of that is you want to do all the throws first, because a lot of people, they do the third throw and they start the period too early. So you actually have to be able to throw, and then you do the 360. So 1, 2, 3, and once that hand comes behind you, whoosh, you do the 360. So you don't do it too early. So that's how you make that. But yeah, it is a very, very good exercise, because you have to be really fast to be able to get that 360 in there. So it's a very good exercise for speed. Bum, bum, bum. And time in there. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, and the left. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I gotta fix that last throw. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, that was better. So that is the flash. You can also do variations on the flash, that you do flashes before. So you do like a flash with a double, and you go from here, and then you go back into flash, and you can try that with left hand as well. This will again give you exercises for the back crosses, for the five clubs. So that is a variation that you can do. The next exercise is the snake. Now the correct rhythm for the snake is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's not like normally people would think it's dun dun dun, like this, one ba 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 ba. That is not the correct rhythm. The correct rhythm is ba 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 da 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 da. You see, right right left 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 right 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 left 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 right. So that is the correct rhythm. So we're gonna do that with back crosses, and we're just gonna start from here. So like you would go right right left. Okay, so we're gonna do the back crosses, the same thing. You're gonna go right right left, and that's it. Right right left, and then we're gonna do the same from the left. You're gonna go left left right, and there you go. Right right left, and we're gonna continue from here. So you go right right left, and then left. Right right left left. So you practice that. Right right left left. Okay, and you can also go, you can go right left right left right right left. So that is also an option, but I just like to go, you go right right left 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 right, and you're gonna practice from there. And remember, it is a very relaxed rhythm, as you can see, and this is something that you just gotta practice for a long time. And again, do these small exercises first every single time until they become too easy and you can skip and go straight to the snake or the flash or whatever. But do not skip 3 clubs. Trust me, it's not worth it. It is way more worth it to do these simple, stupid exercises than go straight to 5. When you do all this as a technical warm up, you will get the technique faster because they will always help with your 5 club technique. So do them every single time until the 5 club backcrosses are too easy. Trust me, even if you do it a short time, it will help. Okay, but let's get back to the snake. Now, once you got the snake and you can keep on going it, we have to do this it's not a secret exercise, but it's an exercise that nobody does. And it will help you when it comes to doing the 5 club backcrosses because you have to change.